Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And now that the full meta for the Exalted Champions team is out, it's time to give it its world tour. And we're going to start off doing, as we always do, all of the conquest stages. Now, with a spoiler warning, this team is going to annihilate most of this world tour, if not all of it, depending on how Veldora's final Tempered Edge goes. But, I mean, it's not a surprise that this team is still pretty good, right? As long as you have it, you're looking pretty good. Velzard, one of the best protectors in the game. Veldora, on this team specifically, works very, very well. Rimuru, for as basic bitch as he is, he can still give a decent buff to either Milim or the hero, depending on who we need to nuke. Guy, on this team specifically, is going to be really, really good rushing his and the hero and Milim's ult, giving everybody synergy. Very nice. The hero with her gimmicky little AoE things will definitely come in handy for some of the later Tempered Edge stages that have AoE units. And then Milim, being a big mommy damage single target nuker, will handle most of the other fights. So it's not shocking that this team is good when combined all together for one. There are, substitutions that I personally would make to make Milim do more damage, but, this is the meta team, so we're going to use it as it's meant to be run. And so we're just going to start in Conquest Ifrit, and we're going to completely and utterly destroy this poor thing in about 2 turns, if not 1, depending on if we get a good hero hand. But you're going to see this a lot. We're going to see us steal 3 orbs with the hero a literal butt ton, if not this entire series of videos, because we've got it. So use it. Just like we would use Hinata, or we would use Shuna for that same exact purpose, is stealing orbs and deleting, RNG for a lot of turns. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, speaking of, what do you know? We got a good hand, so we're going to swap Veldora out, we'll bring the hero in. There's no point in using her AoE skill in Conquest because they're all single target fights, so she's just going to be an orb battery for Milim, who, will get her ult or very close to it. We've got Velzard, we've got points, we're going to have 87 next turn. We took a cheeky counter. Oh no. And I think we're going to finish every Conquest in 2 turns at this rate. If we can consistently get a turn 1 6 orb steal, and we can get a protector, we can get at least some kind of buff, because, I mean, we're going to do this, and it's going to be hilarious, because it's way too much damage. There's no reason that we need to do all 3 of these buffs. We probably could have killed Ifrit with just Milim's ult buff, but hey, we've got it, so we're going to use it, and 215k. Boom. This video is not going to take very long, so let's move on. Next up is Chabby, and this is an unfortunate stage for him because we've got two wind units who are fairly strong, a single target unit who is very strong, and okay, so we did not get a 3 orb steal, unfortunately, but we do have another Veldora orb incoming next turn, so we can just send these 2 Guy orbs, call it a day. We're also getting extra damage because we're fighting a water unit and we have Velzard. We got that extra 60% damage buff. So if he doesn't die here, which I actually highly doubt, he will die the turn after, even with his healing. Does he have guard right now? He does not have guard. He's fucked. He's dead. Okay. So we shall steal. And then, yeah, we can synergy buff right here. And we'll be all good to go. We could do this as well. Yeah, we got the weakness strike. We're not going to get anything from the ult buff because, we don't have an ult. But 100% weakness strike plus the synergy power means that he's probably going to die in like 2 hits, 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yeah. All right. A well-balanced team is well-balanced. I might not like all the units individually, but, if you're going to run the full team, it might as well be a good team, right? Let's move on. Next up is the Sky Dragon, a wind character. We do have a space character here, and we have a lot of orbs for said space character. So, you know what, let's give Guy his his time to shine. Because I'm pretty sure we can just do the synergy buff and he's gonna kill. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, okay, maybe not. Not quite. He did very well. Okay, we stunned. We're poisoned. Oh no. What else? What are we ever gonna do here? So we'll send these. Doesn't do anything. Now we're unstunned. Still poisoned. Still doesn't matter. Let's get the attack buff. Let's get another synergy buff on, and we can put the element buff on from Velzard. Change all these to greens, and now the one orb from Guy probably will kill. Oh no! Oh, he guarded. Okay, well. Oh well. We were still able to kill 3 turns. 1 turn extra because of the stun. There's nothing we can really do about that. So, oh, sorry, my bad. We still got it, and we didn't even use Milim or the hero there. We didn't need him. Moving on. Next is the Golem. Now, we don't have a fire unit here. I also don't think it actually matters. He's got a stun on turn 2 and turn 5. I'm pretty sure that's irrelevant. So now we've got a good hand again for the hero to come in and steal. We'll bring Milim in and we'll do a butt ton of damage. And if we don't kill on turn 2, then we're going to have to deal with a stun. Never mind, we're going to kill on turn 2. Never mind. What a silly thing to say. Oh no, we've got a weak point unit. Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh no, synergy, attack buff, alt damage. Weakness strike doesn't matter here now, but we've got the element buff. And it's dead. And it's dead. And it's dead. 346k. I'd say that's pretty good. Turn 5, what's that? Stuns? I didn't see him. Oh well. Alright, now going against Hinata. We don't have a dark character. We do have a good steel hand again. So Rimuru, you're coming out of here. The hero comes in. Boom. And Hinata does give herself a bit of defense. I still don't think she's tanky enough to even survive turn 2 because her guard does not care about ults. So, I mean, I don't know what you want me to talk about. We've murdered every single stage of this within 2 or 3 turns. The greens are nerfed. Tragic. I'm so lost on what to do now that our green orbs are nerfed. Man, I wish there was some way to get around that. Can you think of a way to get around a green orb nerf on a green team? Oh, that's right. You nuke the shit out of them. Bye! 342. Have a good day. Moving on. Alright, next is the Orc, who, plays the same way as the Golem, where turn 2 and turn 5 are stuns, and he does a big ol' AoE wipe on turn 6. It literally does not matter, though. We either have a good hand for Veldora, or we have another good hand for the steal. So you know what? Let's use Veldora for once today. Because we have not done that yet. And... you know what? Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Let's bring Milim in. I'm going to see if we can get Rimuru some limelight here, and if we can steal 3 orbs for him, and we can take out the Orc with Rimuru instead of Milim. Just to switch it up, right? We've already used Veldora's orb change. Okay, or not. or not. I mean, we can still make it work, right? We got plenty of points, so we'll just take Milim out of here. Boom. We'll steal 3 orbs. And then we can just use Velzard to make the rest of them green. So now you can come in. We can use the synergy and the attack buff. And then Velzard. And now Reamer's going to kill it in, what, 2 orbs? Probably. 1. Oh, yeah. 47k is quite a chunk of his health. Okay. We used Veldora and we used Rimuru this time. Same story, different day. SSDD, right? Moving on to, I believe, the final stage now. Conquest Milim. Alright. The most difficult Conquest stage is going to be not difficult because we can survive one turn, especially if we get a good hand to steal for the hero. She can still do a lot of damage on turn 1 if she really decides to focus down on somebody. Rarely does she do that nowadays. I feel like they shadow nerfed her and made her not do 4 attacks to 1 target, but I'm going to say that, and I'm going to screw myself, and now we're nuking with a type disadvantage character, which really could spell doom for us if she really hates Milim. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, yeah, if she had done the 4 attacks to Milim, she'd be under half HP right now, after 1 turn. So, definite issues, especially if your team is not of a similar quality, I would say. But 1, 2, and 3 means that even Milim will succumb to the power of Milim. So, there we go. We're done with Conquest. The first World Tour video is a success, as, you know, shockingly surprising as it is. This team is kind of good against very, very, very 2.5-year-old content. Who'da thunk? But there we go. There's the World Tour Part 1 done. Next video, we're moving into Tempered Edge. So let me know what you guys think, but that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all later.